Will EA actually allow you guys to get more trophies, especially for the people that didn't have Madden for the entire year and you just got it, recently, whether it was Christmas, Black Friday, whatever it was. If you weren't able to complete everything in order to get these collectibles, will EA allow you to now be able to do it? Pretty much, we're going to talk about that and talk about some of the things that they've done in the past and what your chance is of getting a free 96 plus overall player from EA Sports. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're back right now, and I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do this simple math. I have 18 Team of the Week collectible trophies or whatever this are, collectible tokens, whatever you want to call them. Let me actually look at it and see. Is it just collectible? Is it a token? Keep this collectible. Oh, we'll just call it a collectible. All right. So will you get any more of these collectibles, okay, in order to be able to obtain a 96 plus overall player? Now, the reason that I'm going to say that more than likely it will be 96 plus is because in the past, EA has done variations with the overalls of the players, but that's neither here nor there for what you guys are asking about, because I've had over, I've maybe over 100 people in the last couple of days like, yo, Gmi, I just got the game, or I missed a couple weeks. What am I supposed to do? Here's the honest answer to it. It's going to depend on whether EA is they feel that they should give you the opportunity to get like a set or something to do it for. Because remember, they've done things in the past where they've actually, put out additional things for you to be able to get collectibles in the past. Because I remember maybe last year or the year before, this was the same thing. It comes up every year because the biggest thing that people don't realize, right, is that there's a lot of solos that are available. Now, remember, I do all my solos, and I buy packs from time to time, but I make sure that I do the limited ones because these limited ones are very, very important to get done. So for some of you guys that this is the only one that you've actually done, a lot of you guys are like, yo, where is everything else? I don't know what's going on. Why? Okay, every year, because it's a recurring theme, EA feels the need to help people out. It's sort of like with the MUT level. Like, we'll grind it out and get MUT level. We'll get our MUT level max in like 3 days because we're psychopaths, right? And then you guys will complain about it. The other guys, you guys will complain about like, yo, bro, they're not giving me enough XP. And then like maybe a month after most of us are already max level, they'll give you the opportunity with quadruple XP. So EA does do things to help people that have not taken advantage of what was available at that time still get the benefits of things that, some of us have already done. Now, what do I think they're probably going to do? I do not think, for the people that weren't able to get at least a decent amount of them done, that EA is going to give you guys the opportunity to get all 18. That I don't believe. What I think they may do is they're either going to go solo status and give you guys an opportunity to get maybe 2 of them or whatever, or they may do a set where you can use the trophies that you get from Series 4. That's what I'm guessing. All right, because ultimately what's going to happen is when they put the new setup, they're going to give it to you. And I think last year what they did was you put all your collectibles in and then it gives you the option for, a Team of the Year player. You get one Team of the Year player and it's random. And that's why I'm starting at 96. The reason that I'm starting at 96, let me just clarify that, because I don't know if it's going to be 96 overall players concretely, but I'm starting at 96 simply because the Ghost of the Players Past, that standard was 96. So usually they don't go below that. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that they release the cards. They don't usually go below a certain standard of what they've actually previously released, especially knowing that it is Team of the Year. Team of the Year, whatever, Team of the Week combined. It's going to be a Team of the Year collectible you're going to get ultimately to get your free card in the set. Because what happens is the MVP of the Super Bowl, that's the first legitimate 99 overall card that they did last year, which happened to be Nick Foles. So when you look at the correlation between the cards, we should be looking at anywhere from a 96 through 96, 97 free card. All right. What should you do for now? It doesn't really matter about the fact that EA may not give you the collectible, because what's going to happen is a lot of people have already done it on farm accounts. They've done it on their regular account. They got it on their grandmama account. They got it on their dog's account. So a lot of people are going to have these collectibles that are going to make the market probably like what happened last year. Those cards that are relatively, you may pull a lower overall card anyway. Like with me, when I put my cards in a set, more than likely I'm going to probably pull something that's a low overall. The market is going to then get flooded with the low overall cards. So So you still will have the ability to get those cards at a cheaper rate. So that's why I don't want you guys to feel, oh, bro, I'm missing out, whatever. It's like it's like you're not going to be able to take advantage of every part of every aspect of what MUT releases. But with the way that the market is, you don't want certain players that they release anyway, because in all honesty, a lot of the players are garbage. So you're not going to really want most of these players anyway. You're going to be going after the overall. That's what a lot of you guys are doing. Like, yo, Gmia, I'm trying to build my team up to make it so that it's a certain way. Can you help me with that in the guide, in your guidance? And that's pretty much what I'm explaining right now. Regardless of if you have all of them, you're probably going to pull something garbage anyway. And if there is something good, the price may not be as high as we assume. And the reasoning for that is because EA has done something which I think they deserve credit for. They've kind of made it possible for everybody to get every card. Whether you use training points, you get lucky and pull a limited, there's a lot of ways. So I don't think, for the most part, if you guys have not been able to get a card that you want, write that let me know in the comments. You let me know in the comments. Just write EA. Just be like, yo, EA. Because some of you guys are going to rage, but some of you guys are going to also say, yo, he has a point. They have made it a lot easier to be able to get a lot of the cards in the game. So that works out for a lot of people. And that's why I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out. It's not about you guys not being able to get the card. It's about you guys focusing on getting all the other free solos and packs in this. Because some of you guys, the number one thing that I'll ask you guys when I'm streaming, when you guys say, yeah, Gmia, I didn't do my team of the week, but is EA going to give us the opportunity to get more? The first thing that I usually ask you guys is, do you even play all the solos that are available? And you're like, yeah, I did some. No, you're not taking advantage of what's already there. So that's probably what you should be focusing on, because when you get rid of a lot of these other solos and get the free cards and things that they give you in the packs there, you should be able to accumulate a decent amount of coins that will make you able, monetarily with your MUT coins, be able to purchase these cards easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, once they're released, because in all honesty, a lot of these cards that are going to be released, you're not going to want a lot of them. It's going to probably be one or two of them that are really good cards that we're going to want to go after. And even people like me are going to have to then sell the one that we possibly get, unless they give us a nat, because you don't never know what EA is doing. So we might end up all getting nats. I don't know. Whatever, bro. Like last year, I don't think it was a nat. Last year, I think it was sellable. Somebody refresh my memory with that. I think it was sellable last year. The Team of the Year play that we got for free when I completed it, I believe so. But you never know. They might make it be a nat. Or they might give you guys the opportunities that wasn't able to do it. Maybe only you guys, even though we'll be able to do it also because we've already completed everything for the previous collectibles, they'll give the option to maybe give you a free nat one. Like you play a couple solos and they'll give you some collectibles and then you'll get a free nat one. But other people with the other collectibles will be able to get something that's auctionable. Because I don't think that they can do it one way or the other and not make it fair for everybody, because it wouldn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but those are just some of the ideas that I'm thinking about as you guys ask me, what's going on. And let me go ahead again and point it out so I can make sure that you guys concretely understand what I'm saying. When I tell you guys that regardless of what the card is, they shouldn't be hard to obtain, these are 96. Look, these are the 96 overall players, right? And you can see they're at, almost 500,000, whatever. You could go, 564, whatever it is, right? These players are gonna set the standard of the market. So depending on the position of the players that they release, which I think they release a position of every one of them with the Team of the Year, it's gonna be like, everybody's gonna have their position listed on, a Team of the Year card or whatever it's gonna be. So every position is gonna have it. It's gonna vary based on the prices of the cards that are already there at that considerable overall. Now, I don't really see them going higher than 96. If they do, it's gonna change the market, obviously for these cards as well, depending on, the name that they put out. Now, what does that mean? You still can benefit even without having those collectibles if EA doesn't give you the opportunity to do it. What do I believe? I think they're going to give you guys limited time solos. That's my gut feeling, because they always do something to give people the opportunity to be able to get those collectibles, and they've done that year after year, right? Say that they give you the opportunity, whatever, and you're able to get something. Depending on how the market goes, I need everyone to watch the market anyway, because some of you guys want a lot of the other cards that are available, but you can't yet afford them. And then you're like, yo, bro, I don't got the coins, man, whatever like that. When the market changes, it's usually at the launch of when these cards are released. Now, some of you guys are like, yo, bro, I'm at work. I got to do this. Bro, nobody cares about your problems. It's about first come, first serve. So what's going to happen is this, right? Depending on the card and the name, like I was saying, some of these cards may get a lot cheaper. So you can always go back and try to look and lurk and get certain cards and be able to use that to get other cards that you want. Say that, like, I newly got Amari Cooper, and I was able to get this 94 overall for 9,000 trading points, right? And he's at 311. He's going to go down probably even lower once the new set of cards are released, because the value has to fluctuate. It can't all stay the same. So if anybody still has remaining cards of this, you may get lucky with that. You may get a Keyshawn Johnson that's going to go lower. The cards are going to get lower in price. So you'll be able to go back and power up cards that you already have. So you still will, somehow, some way, you're still going to make out, but ultimately, you don't feel left out, is what I'm saying. I don't want you guys to feel left out like, yo, bro, whatever. Everybody's going to have different opportunities throughout the year. Every year, EA is going to do some kind of weird glitch where some people have a come up and some people miss it. It is what it is. It's the luck of the, bro, it's the luck of the draw. It is, you know what I'm saying? So right now, what you guys should be doing, make sure that, number one, you've done all of your solos as far as, you know what was last available with week 16 and 17. And that's all you can do for now. Unless you haven't done any of the other solos and you want to try to get some free stuff like I'm suggesting, definitely do these playoff ones. The joyrides are very, very lucrative. I got really glitchy pulls out of that. And also the Nat overalls that you get at the end, you can quick sell for training points and get decent stuff there. I got a lot of glitchy stuff out of this earlier. So get all of those stuff, all of that stuff done while you're waiting to see what they're going to do. And then ultimately, I will make sure that you guys know what the best route to do is if you are looking for a specific card. So if you want a specific Team of the Year player card, write that player's name in the comment section. And then based on what you tell me, I'm going to review it and let you know if it's going to be something that is going to be out of reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is another thing I want to show you real quick. The Team of the Year, Michael Thomas, right? Is he worth 1 million coins as a limited? I don't think he is, right? But it doesn't matter because he's a limited card and that's what's going on. Like, it doesn't really matter. So look, peep this real quick. Let me just write that in. Michael Thomas. Let me just put the MIC in. Okay, look, he's at this price, right? So because he's a limited time card, people are gonna go. That's why it's like that. You can't really do anything else other than that, right? But you can still use training points. You see what I'm saying? You can still use training points to get this done. That's why I want you guys to understand. You don't really have to go crazy about whatever the prices are set at when the Team of the Year is released. You're going to, if it is a limited card, you're going to still have that training point option. So I would just recommend that you keep a decent amount of cards in that have training point value and you start to plan for that. But I just want to know the names of some of the cards that you guys are looking for, because if you're looking for specific power-ups to cards that you already have, like I already know that Aaron Donald is going to get a Team of the Year card or whatever, right? So I didn't raid sell him. I just benched him temporarily for Howie Long, right? So because Howie Long can get out of my way. Obviously, once they upgrade Aaron Donald's card, he's going to also be able to get it. He's going to also be able to get out of my way with his next chem upgrade. So I'm just chilling there, sitting there. So depending on how that works out, it'll be an easy upgrade for me. If you guys are looking or waiting for a Team of the Year player that you want to get upgraded, that's what you need to do now. You need to make sure you have your standard power-up, the regular base purple card that it start with, and everything else that's going to be needed. And then after that point comes, you'll be able to get whatever's available because the price range won't be out of this world with the price. And then even if it is a limited, we're going to be able to maneuver around it and use training points to upgrade it the same way I just recently did with Amari Cooper. Because his card was going for like 1 million and all kind of weird, crazy things. But we simply used training points. We spent 300K and I already had another card. And voila, we have Amari Cooper. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you guys want to accomplish, I am going to help you to the best of my ability get it accomplished. But there's more than one way to get it done. And that's what we're going to continue to discuss to make sure you have the best possible ultimate team that you can actually afford and is suitable for you, and the best route to take so that you can limit the amount of bundles that you actually purchase. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys watch this video in its entirety, I want you guys to type Amari in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, one love.